Hi, I'm Sunboy. A few days ago, I posted my first video talking about my sun theory, a theory that could reveal the true dream of Luffy, and even more. The video you're watching right now is part 2 of that theory. It's essential to see part 1 if you want to understand this one. I'll drop the link in the description. Come back later. And for those who already saw that video, welcome to part 2 of the sun theory. As I said before, Shanks, while talking to Luffy about the straw hat, revealed that this hat represented the dawn the world is waiting for, the day of liberation. He revealed, or at least made it clear, that some people don't want that new dawn to ever arrive. And Luffy, after hearing that, answered with something stupid. He said, "If the world's dawn doesn't come because of those people, then I'll be the one to grab the sun and create the dawn with my own hands." That stupid dream is now possible. This dream might be revealed and accomplished during the final battle against Imu. Luffy might stretch his arm to grab the sun, creating the new dawn with his own hands, destroying the Red Line, the world government, evaporating the oceans, revealing the forgotten sunken kingdoms, and creating all blue. Yes, creating the new dawn with his own hands. That was a little recap for those who still didn't go watch the first video. Seriously, go watch it, or this won't make any sense. The second part was supposed to be longer, and about another topic, but due to the many feedbacks I received, I decided to dedicate part 2 to answering the main flaws and questions you had about the first part. So the real continuation of the sun theory will be in the third video, You're Not Ready. Now today, I'm going to split the video into 2 parts. First of all, the main flaws of my theory, and my answers. Why did Roger have the same dream? Won't the heat of the sun kill everyone? Why do you need to be the Pirate King to achieve this dream? Now that you know what's on the menu, it's time to start cooking. 1. Roger had the same dream. Gold Roger was the freest man in the world, wanting to explore everything the world had to offer. He circled the whole world, discovered the final island, found the One Piece. He's shown in his younger years with a straw hat, a huge smile, and the heart of an explorer. We're told he wanted to turn the world upside down. Something in that phrase sounds supernatural, a bit dreamy. Turning the world upside down? From the beginning, Roger showed a detachment from what's physically possible or not. And Roger already had the straw hat when we see him for the first time, suggesting someone gave it to him, just like Shanks, revealing to him that this hat represents the dawn and the sun. Let's be honest, only Luffy and Roger could say something as absurd as, "I want to touch the sun." I don't see any other character saying that. Then, why didn't Roger reach his ultimate dream? I believe Roger spent his whole life searching for a way to do it, find a path, a place, or a moment to make it happen. And along his journey, he discovered the world's secrets. To his biggest disappointment, he learned there was no path to the sun. Worse than that, he learned that men in the past had caused the destruction of entire worlds because of the sun. But he found out the truth. He discovered who was really responsible, the one who stopped humanity from reaching their dreams. That old human dream will keep living across ages, as long as men are not free. So Roger's goal changed. He's old, he's sick, but he will do everything in his power so this dream can become reality someday. He planned something across time, so that the new dawn could be born through the hands of a child that would be born in the future. His new goal was to create a new era of piracy, so that the new dawn could finally arrive. Roger bet everything, up to his death, to make sure this dream could happen. Roger won't fulfill the dream, he'll make it happen. Did you like this explanation? Let me know in the comments. Let's move on to the next point. But Sunboy, won't the heat of the sun burn everyone on Earth? When I say Luffy will grab the sun, I mean he'll grab a small part of it, way smaller than Earth, before making it crash on Imu and the Red Line. Yes, the heat will evaporate the oceans and the abnormal amount of water in One Piece, revealing the ancient kingdom and creating all blue. But where will all that vapor go? It's possible that this extra water is actually the remains of old Sky Islands. I think the world of One Piece used to have a massive sea of clouds, much bigger than what we see today, and that the rise of the oceans was partly due to that sea of clouds falling into the blue sea. I believe that all the vapor released during the new dawn attack will reform the Sky Islands, avoiding the world from being flooded. And I think the final battle will take place high in the sky. Besides, the population will be protected thanks to a protocol Vegapunk is currently setting up. He's working on permanent clouds to shelter people in case of sea level rise. I think his plan will be part of the solution for saving the people. Why do you need to be Pirate King to reach this dream? You don't need to become Pirate King. You need to be at least Pirate King to have a chance at fulfilling this dream. In Luffy and Roger's minds, the goal was to find a way to create the world's dawn, the one their hats symbolize. Find a path, a place, or a moment to make it happen. So yes, this dream, the craziest dream humanity ever had, requires someone who has explored the entire world, conquered everything, just to have a shot at making it real. To conclude, Roger and Luffy have the same dream. They both had it spontaneously, on their own, because this dream cannot be stopped. One day, it will inevitably be born in a child's mind. Roger and Luffy share the same dream. One of them, faced with the impossibility of achieving it himself, will pave the way for the other, so this dream can become possible one day. Roger will have fulfilled his dream when Luffy accomplishes his. One thing is certain. When Luffy fulfills this dream, he will destroy the Red Line and create the new dawn of the world with his own hands. By bringing back to Earth an infinite source of energy, all human dreams will become possible. The world will finally remember the names of those who were forgotten by history itself. The world will finally be free. And at the surface, people will dance and feast around a giant flame. The sun.
私はいつか科学でこんな世界を作りたい。世界中に無償でエネルギーが行き渡る世界。ピンときておらんな。なんかやるのかみんなに。
And yeah, if you ask me, Luffy and Roger had no idea that their respective dreams could change the world this much, and that it was already a dream that has existed ever since mankind hasn't been free. Luffy is clearly unaware of what the sun's energy truly implies, yet it's exactly that which will save the world. Here are the main remarks people have made about the sun theory. If you have any others, feel free to share them in the comments. It's not impossible that I may have missed an important detail that completely changes the validity of the theory. And if you make a video about it, please don't forget to credit my channel. Thank you. The next video about the sun theory will cover predictions and hidden details. You're not ready for the revelations I found, things no one has ever talked about online. Thank you so much. This was Sunday Boy.